Not that kind of clubbing, guys. I did go clubbing last night, but not that kind of clubbing. I went the kind of clubbing that old 30-year-old dudes do. I went this kind of clubbing. Club racing, son. If you're tuning in, just tuning in, that's what it is, club racing. I race RC cars, and whenever we have races called club races, they're at our local hobby shop, and it's where people are supposed to go and race, but that's where I practice, which is really bad. Here, let me take these off because that's kind of lame. Anyways, you're going to see it here first. The video race report. Everyone hates reading race reports, so you don't have to read mine. So I raced at Indy last night, Indy RC World in Garland, Texas. Peter, Tex, Ty, Michael, Tim Thomas, all those guys did such an excellent job with that place. It's so much fun racing out there now. And you can tell just everything is up. The morale is up. The freaking turnouts were great. I think we had almost 60 people last night. Had some people from Shreveport. Great race last night. I ran the old e-buggy. So I'm going to tell you what place I got first. I qualified 4th. Ended up getting 5th. So one thing that you're always going to hear is when people don't get, and actually sometimes when people get first, but when people don't get first, they always follow it up with excuses. So here are my excuses. I don't really have any excuses. I went up there because my driving has gone down. So I was trying to get some driving time, and I do this all the time. Whenever I want to get some driving time, I go get driving time at the track on race day. It's like, why? I should just go. Every time I do that, I'm like, I should have just went on practice day or a day that was just open track. But anyways, I have no excuses. I drove like crap. And I drove the best I could with what I had at that time. So that's what happened to me. I guess, I got an excuse. So I changed tires every round. Changed tires in both rounds of qualifying and then changed tires in the main. I decided to run whole shots in the main. And guys who haven't been up to Indy in a while, like I'll probably go up there once a month. Not even, or definitely when they have a big race. And it's not because I don't support them. It's that it's far for me. So, but guys who haven't been up there for a while, they're starting to let the track dry, let the track groove up a little bit, and my God, there's traction galore. So it's like driving on cement. So yesterday I decided, because I was trying to get in the average lap is between the average lap is probably 26 seconds. The fast guys are going anywhere between 24 and 25. So I was trying to get in 24 club because I haven't ran a 24-second lap the whole time I was there last night. So in the main, I was like, I got to run a 24-second lap. So I threw on some hole shots. I thought that was going to be a good idea. And it wasn't good until the actual outside wore down. Because at first, when I threw them on there, they were super edgy. It was catching crazy grip. But needless to say, I'm glad I raced last night. One of the things that I do in my races, I always I always get shafted at the beginning of the mains. Always. It's like, even when I get out clean, I'll make a mistake. And it's no one's fault. It's usually mine. But I always start races like shit. Last night was no different. I started the race like shit. So I got to practice how I deal with starting races with shit. Remember, the race is long, so I ended up I started 10th. I think I was actually 11th after the first lap. And I ended up coming back to 5th. So that's what happened there. They had good turnout in two-wheel drive. They had two-wheel drive short course. There were like 5 two-wheel drive short courses. They had two-wheel drive buggies. They had a whole bunch of cars out there. So if you haven't been out there in a while, go check it out. Nitro buggy, they had 2 heats of expert nitro buggy, which was really cool. The thing that happened last night that kind of pissed me off. Not really pissed me off, but what upset me more than my racing last night was Mikey B. Mike Battelli let me down last night. Tony Kigley was up there. He ended up making it up to the club races. He had a tough week and decided he needed to just kind of break from the monotony. So he made it up there. And Mikey B was up there also, but he was up there more or less just to watch. He was on call for work. And Tony Kigley said he could race his car. So Mikey B was running Tony's car. He was running Tony's just to see how it was. It was a hot bodies. Mikey B used to drive a hot body, so he did pretty good. Anyways, first round of qualifying, Mikey B misses TQ by 1 second. Second round of qualifying, he was on TQ, blew it up. The last order, the top 4 people, and the only reason I'm bringing up the top 4 people aren't because these are the only people I like. I like these dudes, but these are the ones that were in the bet that I made. I don't know why I put in quotes. It was an actual bet. So it was Thomas was TQ, Mikey B was in second, Kevin Smith. It was Hunter LaFlowers qualified third, and then Kevin Smith was in fourth. And I was, I like to bet, especially if I'm going to stay and watch that last race. I'm going to bet that last race. Last race, I decided that I thought that Mikey B was going to be Kevin Smith, Mr. Kevin Smith. Obviously, said, no way, it's going to be one of my brothers here, and it was his TLR guys, which is Hunter and Kevin. He goes, it's going to be one of us two. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll take that bet. He goes, heck yeah, and he threw down money and said it was $20. Threw down $20, said, there it is, boom. He goes, either me or Hunter will win this race. Kevin or Hunter will win this race. And I thought it was either going to be Thomas or Mikey B. Long story short, Kevin started, got up in first, probably the second lap, and that was all she wrote. Freaking Mikey B, he had a chance. He was catching him, made a mistake, flipped over. He let me down. Mikey B, let me down, bud. Usually you're for sure bet you let me down. Anyways, that's what happened last night in club racing. As you see, guys, I'm starting to do a lot of videos. I'll have another video explaining why I'm doing a lot of videos. There is a reason behind me doing a lot of videos. If you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because pretty much all my updates going forward are going to be through video. So again, I'll come back and I'm going to let you guys know why I'm doing it. There's actually a really good reason, and I'm sure it's going to be something that people are going to start doing. Hopefully it starts a trend, just like these video race reports. Take it easy, guys.